Hello and welcome Strategy Battle Gamers to the Great British Hobbit League YouTube channel. You're here again with me, GBHL Jamie, and Mr. Edward Ball.
Oh hi.
And if you watched our last video with Diet Coke, nom nom. Currently,
better than Coke Zero, isn't it?
much better.
Yeah, I mean,
it's currently £3 for £3 in Sainsbury's, which is a cracking offer. Although I've noticed these bottles, the 1.75 litre bottles, have come out more and more.
I've seen a couple of the 2 litre bottles still about.
They're still about, but these ones have come out more because they're a bit fancier shaped.
It's competition, and if you want to know about competition, I could talk to you about it for a while. We're here to talk about toys and Middle-earth, because what are we?
We're playing another scenario. We're playing
nerds.
Playing Shelob's Lair. Again, this is in your Mordor book. We're playing these because they're quite small scenarios, so we don't need to get a bunch of models out and set up a table properly.
I think we're still tired.
I think we're still very tired from the tournament we've previously been to, so these ones are nice and easy. So for this one, participants for good are Frodo and Sam. Frodo has a mithril cloak, Sting and an elven cloak, and Sam has his elven cloak and the Phial of Galadriel.
Shiny.
Shiny, shiny. And for evil they've got Shelob.
No.
Played on a 48 by 48 board, and the objective is for either A, to kill Shelob / make her run away back to a lair, or B, to get Frodo off the far east board edge. So starting positions are that Sam starts on the west board.
Shelob needs to kill both.
Shelob needs to kill both for evil to win. Frodo sets up right in the middle, Sam sets up on the eastern board edge, and Shelob gets to start north or south, her choosing. Special rules for this are that Samwise the Brave always passes courage tests. The Phial of Galadriel that he carries makes him cause terror to Shelob. Eek. Frodo may not use the ring because he's too close to Mordor. Can't risk, obviously, Sauron going, whoa.
Oh, look,
whoa.
toy!
There it is. And the big one, the sort of swinger, is that Sting automatically wounds Shelob. Now, if Frodo is slain, Sam can pick up Sting by going into base contact with his corpse, basically, his mummified body. So, we are going to go show you the board and the setup, and we'll get straight into the game. For the Forces of Evil, we've got Ed's very lovely painted Shelob here. Do a full display of it. Very nice, very good white on there. I hate painting white. And for the Forces of Good, we've got, it's going out of focus, we've got Frodo and Sam, as painted by Mr. Damien O'Byrne. You can't really see how good they are there, because out of focus. I'll come back in one sec. And there they are, they're in focus this time. Ooh, pretty. I'll move to Shelob again, now she's properly in focus as well. Ooh. Start the game, Frodo starts in the centre there, Sam is on the eastern board edge, and Shelob started to the south. So, going to turn 1's priority. We get 6. And Shelob gets a 3. So, good movement. So, after the first turn's movement, Frodo's going to try and make his way through the gap around off the board edge on that side. Shelob's made her way forwards, and Sam, chasing after Frodo, has moved a little bit further. Rolling for priority here, it's going to roll both for us. And it goes to Shelob. So here Frodo's moved, again, forward to try and get away from the spider. She's getting here ridiculously quickly though, it's quite scary. She's in charge range, I think, for next turn. And Sam is running forwards, still trying to warn Frodo, but he's having none of it. So, going into next turn's priority. I could do with it this time.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. So, Frodo will be calling a heroic move to get away from Shelob. So, here, Frodo did heroic move. He's not been charged this turn, but Shelob's getting ready for the pounce next turn. You can see her there, getting ready to pounce on him. And Sam's still running forwards. He's just too slow to get there.
Very dangerous over short distances.
Very dangerous. But hopefully Sting will help out Frodo, getting a couple of wounds on him, maybe. So, going into next turn's priority. And it goes for Shelob. So, after the end of the movement, Sam's run up here, but over on this side of Mordor, Green Mordor, Shelob has charged Frodo. So, going into combat, Shelob's got her 2 dice, and she manages a 4. So Frodo needs a 5, minimum of 4 really, with his 1 point of might. And he gets a 3, it's not good enough, so he's knocked over. Now his defense 6, Shelob's strength.
4s, re-rolling.
She's got 4s, re-rolling for poison. So that's 1 wound so far, but re-rolling the 3 failed. So that's 1 wound on Frodo. Mithril coat obviously helping him out there. So his first fate, he passes, and he's fine, but he's knocked over. So going into the next turn's priority. And it goes to Shelob. However, Frodo's going to call a heroic move, which she can do nothing about. He's going to stand up, try and charge in against her. Come on, let's have it. I'll have you, spider. He's going to move around to there before he does it. 2 inches. It's about there, really. I'm thinking of elves. So, Sam's movement, and then we'll do combats. So, with Frodo charging against Shelob, she gets no charge bonuses. Just 1 dice each. Highest wins. And I can't beat that, unfortunately, because her fight value is too high. So, her 1 strike. Needed 4s. It's off the table, so she's dead, yeah? That's cocked. Very much so. That's a 4, so that's a wound. And his first fate point, or second fate point, he takes it. So he'll just take the wound. So roll for next turn's priority, and it goes to good. And Frodo again is going to try and charge in. Hacha!
No.
Yes. 6. So he is. He's in. Go Frodo. This way. And Sam's going to run up again. So Frodo making his way around the spider, getting trying to stab her in the abdomen, and Sam here is facing the wrong way. Try to run forwards, get in there and help out Mr. Frodo. So, again, it's a one-on-one combat. Shelob gets a 2! We got a 3! We win! And she's automatically wounded because Frodo holds Sting. So she's down to 5 wounds and a courage test for her. And she passes with a flying colours 5 and a 6. But she is down to 5 wounds.
Aww.
And then again, rolling for priority. And it goes to Shelob. So Samwise moved up, and Shelob, being the killer that she is, moved away from Sam and around and back onto Frodo. So she gets her 2 attacks for charging. And she gets a 2 on a very cocked dice. Frodo gets a 4. And she gets a 1, and Frodo wounds her again. So she's down to 4. Courage test. That's a 1. That's a 4, so it's 5 plus a courage of 4. So she uses the point of will of her 6 to stay on the table. I'm going into the next turn's priority. And it goes to Shelob. But Mr. Samwise finally arrived in time. He's going to call a heroic move. So he's going to go, ha! Move 4 forwards. And Mr. Frodo. Mr. Frodo! He's going to try and charge again. Potatoes. He's well in. And he's there. So going straight into combat. Shelob manages a 1. Frodo gets a 4 and wounds her. She's down to 3. She passes a courage test. So that's the end of that turn. We're going to go into priority now and then back to movement. Oh, they take it again! Taking Frodo's courage test to charge. And he's in. And Samwise always passes courage tests, so he's in as well. We'll get the extra help in there. So going into combat, we've got my 2 dice. Shelob gets a 1. That is definitely a 1. And we get better. So, 1 wound from Sting, and Samwise needing a 6x4. Like a pro Samwise! That's 2 wounds! She's got 1 left! 2 courage tests. So she passes the first one, 3 and a 4. And she fails the second one, but with another point of will, she is still on the board. So this could be a real different ending to how it ended in the films. Come back in a second. So going into priority, and it's looking kind of good for the hobbits in the moment, but 1 false turn can really ruin their day. So priority, and it goes to the hobbits. And Frodo charges in, and he passes. He's in, and Samwise, he's just so brave, passes and goes in as well. I'm going to go into combat in a second. Going into combat here, and this could potentially be the last turn of combat. So I get my 2 dice. Shelob gets her 1. What does she get? Oh, we get a 4. And that's off the table. And Shelob gets a 4 and wins. So she needs 4s to wound. I assume she's going to go for Frodo.
With the sting.
With sting, with the stinger. And that is a 1, but with her poison, she can re-roll it. She gets a 2 and fails to wound Frodo. And he backs away. That's just Mr. Samwise. Good job, hobbits. So, again, for priority, yes! It goes to Shelob, but she really does need that. Without her charge, she isn't the killer that she is. So I assume she's going to charge... Daisy?
Yeah.
Which one?
Both.
Both. She's going for it. So, straight into combat. We've got the 2 from the hobbits. Hobbits get a 6. A strong. Shelob gets a 4. And a 4. And the hobbits killed Shelob. Frodo with his thing, but Samwise going to try and do it first and steal the glory. Do it, Samwise, do it! Do it! For the Shire! Yes! Samwise does it. And they're free to journey to Mount Doom, unhindered. They won't get caught by orcs, and it'll be all really easy for them. Frodo will keep his finger. Ah, good times for the hobbits. So, hello and welcome to the post-battle Batman breakdown.
Sponsored by
Diet Coke. And yeah, wow.
It's nice and juicy. Barbecue spider.
Yeah, Shelob got stabbed up by 2 hobbits. I think Sting really showing its
Spider's bane.
its heritage there. My goodness. Yeah. Wow.
We got nothing.
No.
Wow.
That's a very fun scenario. And Shelob probably should have killed Frodo. We thought, you know.
You need to charge. I think the 3 points in might that Frodo and Sam have.
Yeah.
Used to counter 1 dice. It then just becomes if you get a 6 and I don't, or you know the spider. It's good.
Shelob's actually, when she loses, in a real bad state. I mean, she can't usually be trapped because you know she can back up the things, so she's not going to get 2 wounds double. But Sting auto wounding her really takes off some of the benefits.
It makes it hilarious.
It does. It does. But it takes away her big defense of you know, being defense 7. That's like what her thing is.
Oh no, for sure.
In the game, anyway.
With Sting strength 3, it's straight 6s, but Sting being Sting, it's like no, just gonna gut ya.
Yeah. So I reckon, well, she's never even thinking to take a terror test for Sam, did she?
No.
No. So that was out of the way. Frodo not using the rings, hugely beneficial. That's a good inclusion.
Well, for sure. I think it's themey, you know, we see in the films, he's there going, I can't put it on, it's too close.
So yeah. But yeah, Elven Cloaks didn't matter too much either.
No.
No. So I think all you really need to say is Mithril Coat and Sting and Galadriel's File.
It works, it's fun, especially when you fluff your dice as the spider.
Yeah. So probably the good player must kill Shelob, or more likely, cause enough wounds. No, we kill her in GBHL. We don't do the easy one. But,
Sam getting 2 wounds.
Sam getting 2 wounds. Sam stealing the kill from Frodo. He's like, I'll save you, Frodo.
Mr. Frodo, no!
Little dagger, just not Sting, doing double 6. Wow. So yeah, that was Shelob's Lair.
Do it.
Do it. It's really fun. Even if you've not got Shelob, just use a big base and put some
Spider Queen, or
Spider
even
Queen.
one of the Mirkwood spiders.
A Mirkwood spider will do as well. It's so similar sort of stat line. It feels like in that one.
What do you mean? Terrible.
Terrible.
Just
yeah.
dying.
Just dies. But yeah, definitely play that out. It's very fun and
it's not. It's far more balanced than what you think. You go.
Yeah, you look at it, you go.
Shelob in points matching tournaments, whatever.
Very
rocks up and is that your hero? Your hero dies.
Your hero dies. But
these are some hobbits. These are rubbish. These are hobbits.
Hobbits. 2 hobbits got to try. You know, get off the board. They're not getting off the board. She's. I'd say in most games we've got you had quite poor dice to win fights. Constantly 1s and 2s.
No, but I think that makes it hilarious.
Just make it hilarious. But I think in most games it is very cinematic. Frodo will more than likely be knocked out.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
and then Sam's got to come and get Sting.
There's
and the terror comes into play, and you see a different element to the game.
There's certainly no reason why the first round of combat is going to be Shelob charging Frodo on his own.
Yeah.
There's going to be 2 dice against 1. High fight value, you know.
More than likely.
Possibly, it could be up to 4 wounds.
Yeah.
As an average.
Yeah.
So that's gonna should make it as per the film.
Yeah. But
of course, we all know that fluffing dice is brilliant.
Dice never let you do exactly what you want to happen. if they can, they will ruin your day. Or make an incredible scenario.
That's good.
So, I hope you enjoyed Shelob's Lair. Be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming, guys.
Come on, the spiders!